are going to go through these notes. It's going to be not very painful. Okay, we're on page 30. Okay. This chapter is going to focus on inequalities. An inequality is a mathematical sentence comparing expressions. Every inequality is going to have one of these four symbols. Now, we already talked about what a solution is. Okay, that was kind of part of our introduction there. Okay, a solution to an inequality is any value that makes the inequality true. Now, there will be a lot of values that make an inequality true since we're comparing. Okay, we're not going to say infinite solutions, even though, like, technically there are an infinite number of numbers that make sense in our inequality, but we'll describe them and we'll graph them. Okay. When I ask you for the solution set, I'm asking you for all of the solutions. So you need to be able to write an inequality from a description of words. You need to be able to write an inequality from a graph. You need to be able to graph an inequality. Okay. So you can see down below, if x is less than 2, we're going to write this. And then how we're going to graph it is we're going to put an open circle at 2 and then shade below 2 because x is less than 2. But notice when x is less than or equal to 2, we have the same graph except the 2 is colored in. You remember that from last year? Yeah. Okay, so what's the difference? If there is equality, then we're going to color in our dot. If there is not equality, then we have an open circle. Okay. Notice here, if x is greater than 2, this is how we would write it. And we have an open circle, but now we're shaded to the right of 2 because we want to be bigger than 2. Okay. If we have the equality, then all that happens is we color in our circle. Okay. Okay, on page 31. Twelve is greater than or equal to 5 times the number n. We need to be able to write that. Hey, Kyron. So tell me what to write first. 12.
The thing facing left, the open of the triangle facing left with the line under it, and then 5.
12 is greater than or equal to 5 times the number n. I'll give you 45 seconds to write down what you think for 2, 3, and 4. Harry, write down. All right. What do you think for what Harry wrote for number 2? Or did you write it like this? 1/3 H less than 15?
Yeah.
Either one of those are fine. Okay. Number 3, Allison.
Oh, I need that iPad.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Hey, it works. All right, 7 is less than or equal to the difference of Q and a number 6.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Your favorite student. Your favorite.
Oh, since when have you taught that?
Who's your real favorite student?
Izzy.
I don't want to
Because
do
you're
it,
not begging for it.
Oh.
but I want to do it.
You don't want to.
I'll pay you $1.
I don't want to do it actually.
He did really.
Alright, check.
I feel like his favorite student's Carly.
All right, U plus 14 is greater than 6. That's excellent. I don't know. That was kind of a debacle, wasn't it? All right. Now, in number 5, we want to know whether 19 is a solution to this inequality. What are we going to need to do with 19? Plug it in. Who said Miss Holman?
I said solve it.
Solve it. Okay. So if 19 is D, what's 19 minus 7? Okay. Is 12 less than 12? No. Okay, so this is not a solution because it does not work in our inequality.
What's the point of the D then?
Is it no solution?
Wait, 19 is not a solution. But who can tell me a number that would be a solution? Harry?
Yes.
Okay. 18 and 9/10 would be a solution. Or 0. Yeah. 7 would work. Okay. Now, if we plug 1 in for n in number 6, what's 3 times 1 plus 6? Is 9 greater than or equal to 9? Okay, so this is a solution because when we plug it into our inequality, it makes sense. Since this line means equal, it's okay to be equal.
Yeah, I know. I was asking, would the 3 go away?
Well, the 3 times 1 is 3.
Yeah.
Plus 6 is 9. All right. Let's work on graphing. That fly really likes my
I can graph it. I can graph it.
no.
Dang it.
I want to graph. You graph on your paper. I'll graph on my paper. All right. Henry, Open circle or closed circle at 3? Okay, so I'm gonna make a circle at 3, but we're gonna color it in because of the equality. It includes 3. Gabe, which way does our arrow go? Right or left? We need to be greater than. We need to be greater than 3, so we need to go above 3. Okay. Graph number 4. Two plus 2 is 4, it says on your hand. Okay, this is what I see on papers. I see a closed circle at 4, and I see the shading going to the left since we are less than or equal to 4.
Wait,
Yes.
in this case, can you just have like since the grade sign is pointing to the left, it looks like an arrow, so it's pointing to the right.
So some of your teachers may have shown you the trick about the arrow. Sure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Since I want numbers that are smaller than 4, I colored in numbers smaller than 4.
Yeah.
That is what I'd rather you think about, but if you know the arrow trick, go for it.
What is the arrow trick?
I don't want to teach you.
Is wherever you're in the arrow pointing.
Is it easy?
Okay, now. I'm still talking. Brooks, what's the difference between 9 and 10 and how we're gonna graph them compared to the 2 we just did? Oh, okay. 1. What are we gonna put at -1 in this problem?
An open dot?
An open dot. Okay,
I knew that too, Kyron. I was just messing with
since we don't have the equality, we are gonna have open circles. Since x is greater than -1, we'll shade this way. Here, x is less than 1, so we're gonna shade this way. We just got here.
What am I doing? I'm sitting here.
Yeah, we switch seats, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds to write me the answers to 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey, stop talking. Can you hear the noise that you're making?
Slightly.
I don't need a herd of elephants stomping through my room.
It sounds more like horses to me. But...
What?
Number 11.
That scared me. Okay.
Right now. Right now. Number 11.
Gotta do this right.
Oh, what seagull it is, Kyron?
Why? You did it. You did not. Okay, x is greater than 1, x is less than 0. What I need you to make sure. If x isn't on the left, if you wrote it the other way, then the alligator needs to be eating the 0. Okay? Okay. Seriously, Brooks.
What Brooke said. Brooke, what did he say?
Virgil, can you write number 13?
No, he's not. I'll just show you in the mix. I'll show you on the track. I mean the graph.
Okay, there's one thing you're missing on there. Wait, do you know so there's a colored in dot? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, nice and straight. Now, notice how, since we have a closed circle, Virgil went back in and put her greater than or equal to. X is, I know, less than or equal to 3 is this one.
I can solve any inequality problem.
Ellery, give him a really hard one, please.
I can solve any inequality problem. I can solve any inequality. All right. Do one with 1 more.